All right, so in this video, we're gonna be talking about how you can make a quick cash injection if you already have some followers, if you wanna monetize them. Maybe you're posting on social media, your leads are maybe down a little bit. This is how you can get a really quick cash injection. So let's jump right into it. The first principle you're gonna wanna know is that we're trying to funnel people down to a specific result, right? So if you're not familiar with a funnel, I'm about to show you visually. That's why I got this beautiful whiteboard right here. So, this is a funnel, right? And at the bottom, we want money to fall out, okay? And at each step in the funnel, something happens, right? So what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and push people down this funnel, right? So top of funnel, the way you can get people in the door is either by posting ads, or if you have followers, you can post free content, right? And that's what we're gonna do to drive people down the funnel, right? The next part of the funnel are people who are already following you, right? So for example, somebody sees your ad, somebody sees your content, it's on the explore page, it's on the reels, whatever. They are a potential lead, but that doesn't mean that they are somebody who we actually want to 100% target yet, because it's a brand new cold audience, right? So this is somebody, if you already have some followers, you already have people that are interested in your stuff, most likely you're just gonna be posting content, but you can run paid ads to get more followers, right? But the magic is in this part of the funnel right here with the followers. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna retarget your followers, right? You're not necessarily gonna run new follower ads, you're gonna retarget your followers with like story ads or reel ads, right? So we're gonna pay money over here to followers, people that already know, like, and trust us enough to hit the follow button and they see our stuff pop up on the timeline all the time. We're gonna pay money to advertise something to them because they're much more likely to buy something than like a cold audience up here, right? We're trying to push the cold audience to warm into the followers, right? People that know, like, and trust us, okay? On the other side, what we're gonna do, okay, we're gonna post story calls to action, right? So you just post an organic story and you can have, you know, as many slides as you want, and at the end you say, if you want more of this, or if you want results like this, then click here, right? What we can also do, we can post real call to action, right? And say, hey, same thing as the story. Here's a bunch of free value. If you want more of this, click here, right? Click the link in my bio, something like that. And we can also drive people to YouTube. And the reason why YouTube is so important is because when somebody follows you, they're seeing your stuff on Instagram or like short form. If they're really interested in your stuff, they're gonna wanna watch your long form content. And this is where you can really sell, right? Where you can make longer form stuff similar to this video that I'm doing right now. You can make it about, if you're a baseball trainer, you can be like, hey, these are the ways that this guy went from sucking at hitting to being really good. And at the end, you make a pitch, right? So these are the three ways that we can organically market to the people that we already know, right? And so what a lot of people are doing is they're running story ads and reel ads to followers or a cold audience to a DM, but we're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run them to a landing page, right? And on that landing page, there are a million different ways that you could do it, but if your calls to action are, hey, click here if you want this program, then we're gonna run the landing page directly to all about the program, right? Where it's gonna be a video like this, where you're talking about the program, what it's involved, blah, 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 right? But it's longer form, right on the top of the page, and then you have a bunch of other things on the bottom of the page to show, you know, what the program is, overcome any objections, anything like that. After the landing page, what are they gonna do? They're gonna book. They're gonna go to a booking page, and on that booking page, they're gonna give you a little bit more information about them. Obviously, contact information, they're gonna secure a spot with you. There are a lot of different reasons why we wanna send them to a booking page. but it's like a micro commitment, right? At this time, we're gonna talk about this, and if we did our marketing right, and on the landing page, they're gonna know exactly what it is, they're gonna be nurtured, they're gonna be ready to go, and they already follow you, so they already know, like, and trust you, right? We're trying to sell to followers, we're not trying to sell to a cold audience, right? The only reason we're gonna try and run new ads to a cold audience is to get more people in the door. The only reason we're posting content is to get more people in the door, right? We're trying to get more people in the door to be a follower, so that way we can target them with different things like this, right? So then after they land on the booking page, they're gonna get on the call. But before you get them on the call, right, after they book, we're gonna send them to YouTube, right? So after they book, we're gonna send them to YouTube and we're gonna show them case studies. And send them to a VSL, a video sales letter, where essentially what you're doing is you're overcoming any objections, right? It's just like what's on the landing page, but it's gonna supplement what's on the landing page to overcome any questions that they may have. So by the time you get on the call, all they need to know is the price, right? You could even put your price in the VSL. It doesn't really matter, right? These case studies though are super important because you want to send them results of people that went through the program that look just like them. So ideally, when you ask them questions on the booking page, you're gonna ask them questions to bucket them a certain way, so that way you can send them case studies based on who they are, right? So let's say you're training pitchers and they say they're a left-handed pitcher in high school. You send them a case study of a left-handed pitcher in high school who was just like them before they get on the call, and they watch your video sales letter, right? And they watch your YouTube, and they watch your reels, and they watch your stories, and they get hit with all of your ads, they're gonna close, right? Because you've built up so much trust throughout the entire process, and you're not trying to sell to a cold audience, right? So this is what you can do if you already have a little bit of a following, and retargeting ads are gonna be much cheaper than running like a new follower ad to a cold audience, right? So, any questions?